Welcome to this week's edition of Outdoors Online, a weekly webcast produced by the North Dakota Game and Fish Department. I'm your host, Tom Jensen. The new PLOTS guides are here. They should be available soon at sporting goods stores and other venues across the state. My guest this week is Nate Harling. Nate is a private lands biologist with Game and Fish. He's also instrumental in getting the PLOTS guides printed and on the shelves. Nate, these PLOTS guides have been around for a while, and they're very instrumental in helping hunters and anybody else that...
Right. The PLOTS guide will be available very soon in approximately 400 locations across the state. As you mentioned, they're very invaluable to helping hunters find parcels of land that are open to hunting, whether it's federal land, state land, or private land.
All right. Nate, give me some background on the PLOTS program, when it began, and also where it's going.
The program, as we know, began in 1997 and has really taken off since about 2002. There were full-time positions added in 2002 and 2003, as well as additional funding to increase the program.
Okay, at one time or another, Nate, we were up to 1 million acres.
Right, and right now in 2015 we'll be at approximately 730,000 acres, which is down about 5,000 acres from last year.
I would guess that the loss of CRP had something to do with that.
That's been a part of it, for sure. There's always tracks that come and go, and some of the ones that expire leave the program because change in ownership, possibly changes in the habitat composition and quality.
Right. Now, by that you mean that we don't necessarily want to sign up tracts of land that aren't good habitat for wildlife, right?
That's correct. Sometimes tracts of land come out of the program because of the landowner's wishes, and sometimes it comes out because we choose not to offer them a re-enrollment.
All right. PLOTS guides or the PLOTS themselves are a good way for landowners to kind of enhance their income, right?
Absolutely. We have some very competitive rental rates now, and we have a lot of interest in grass establishment in particular. We've really seen an increase in that in the last 6 to 12 months, especially with CRP expiring and commodity prices going down.
You mentioned we have over 700,000 acres still signed up in the PLOTS program. Now, this is land that's completely open to sportsmen. It's walk-in hunting only and things like that. But let's talk about the PLOTS guide itself, and that's the way that they can actually find these PLOTS acres, right?
Sure. The PLOTS guide has a very detailed legend, and all lands based on ownership are categorized by different colors.
Nate, explain the various different colored markings in the book.
There are a number of different colors identified in the legend. PLOTS tracts are identified in yellow, and wildlife management areas are identified in red. There are 44 map sheets that show locations of these tracts all across the state and show the roads that will help you get to them. There's also a number of other state and federal lands that are generally open to hunting.
Also shows a lot of lakes, I mean any kind of water body and things like that. They're very detailed.
Right, it shows all the bodies of water in the state, shows most of the rivers, streams.
Obviously, Nate, as you and the PLI guys go out and sign up more acres, the PLOTS guide is going to change, but once it's printed, we can't change it for that year, but we change it on our website, correct?
The PLOTS guide goes to press every year in July. It is printed in August and is delivered to nearly 400 vendors across the state in early September. And on top of that, we also, at the time the guide is printed, we upload the maps to the Game and Fish website. And we also have a mobile app that is updated instantaneously when agreements come and go from the program.
So that someone who's out hunting, almost seems like everyone has an iPad nowadays, they can go on and be day to day almost and find new PLOTS acres and things.
That's correct. There aren't too many changes that happen between now and the end of hunting season, with the exception of some CRP agreements that expire on September 30th. Usually folks re-enroll those back into PLOTS, assuming they get back into CRP. If they don't, then the signs will come down and they'll be out of our program.
As long as we're talking about high technology, Nate, telephones now, all of the new updated technology, we have ways that you can get them on your phone.
That's right. If you go to the Game and Fish website, you'll find there's a link to download the app and detailed instructions on how to download the PLOTS layer to that map.
All right, another big year for the PLOTS guide, and it's going to be a good one.
That's right. I'm looking forward to the fall.
All right, thanks, Nate.
Thank you.
There are a number of hunting seasons that are about to open for fall. Dove season is set to open Tuesday, September 1st. Bow season for deer and pronghorn, plus the mountain lion season, all open on Friday, September 4th. The much anticipated season for sharptail and ruffed grouse and partridge is scheduled to open Saturday, September 12th. The youth deer season opens Friday, September 18th, and the youth waterfowl season starts the next day, Saturday the 19th. The resident early waterfowl season opens the following weekend, Saturday, September 26th. The pronghorn firearms season starts Friday, October 2nd. Saturday, October 3rd marks the opening of the youth pheasant season and the regular waterfowl season. The pheasant and fall turkey seasons both open the same day, Saturday, October 10th. The deer gun season starts at noon on Friday, November 6th, and the deer muzzleloader season is scheduled for Friday, November 27th. For Nate Harling and the rest of the staff here at North Dakota Game and Fish, thanks for joining us for Outdoors Online. We'll see you again next week.